Okay, let's start painting watercolor and gouache. Watercolor paper, water, paper towel, watercolors, and we'll need some brush. First of all, wet our paper with a spray of water, as you see. If you don't have one, with a flat or your brush, you may wet with your paper exactly the same way. Okay? Don't make puddles, okay? Only wet the paper. It is for a smoother background. Okay, it is very beautiful now. With just two colors. In this case, ochre mixed with yellow, or if you don't have, you may use only ochre, or you may use rose sienna or cadmium yellow. With water, make some brush strokes like this with a lot of water, because we need this dilute and be diffuminated a lot with the water. What are we doing if this video is on a painting with gouache? Okay, we are making a background, okay? We are making the basement of our painting. It's very, very useful to make these first steps to make better paintings. Only two colors, yellow, as you have seen, and blue. In this case, it's ultramarine blue, okay? If you don't have, use whatever blue you have. The only purpose of this step is to make a beautiful basement of your painting. Okay, darker green here. As you see, it is blue and yellow mixed. Now, the first trick, and very, very important, is once you paint this, wait until it is very, very dry. Dry, it is really, really dry, okay? Now, the colors I'll use are in the palette. I'll only use these colors in this order, and you can see how I mix them all the painting alone, okay? You will see how with these very basic colors you can do almost everything. First of all, I'll begin with something dark and strong, because it will mark the character of my painting. I almost always used to begin with the bigger constructs. How do you say it? Constructs. Sorry. But now, these rocks I'm painting are, as you see, very, very easy to do. With a flat brush, I made this gray. I added a little bit of red and a little bit of blue, but overall are white and yellow, white and black. Oh, I have my tongue today. Okay, now this is the light over the rock, and you have rocks. Easy, you see? Later we'll refine these rocks, but now it is good. Mixing most colors, I'll shape this part. You see? Okay, beautiful, very beautiful, and very easy. Gouache is really a fascinating technique of painting. It's fascinating because they are like watercolors, opaque watercolors, but the way to paint with them is very, very similar, like oils. Okay, so you have without solvents or other mediums, you made only water, you may paint everything. And on paper or whatever surface you have with gesso or like acrylics, So gouache is a versatile technique. You may use in every imaginable way. I have some other videos on acrylics and oils and watercolors, even pastels, soft pastels in this channel. You may see if you wish. And now I am fascinated with this technique because I realize it is very, very strong. Because this painting is not shiny. Don't shine at all. It's matte. I don't know how to say it in English. It's matte. It have no bright in this painting. Okay. Then the colors are so bright and so intense that you achieve things that never do with other painting techniques. The opposite of it is oil painting, because they are bright all time. Now and in 500 years, your oils will be exactly the same shiny, and gouache will be exactly even more matte, but the brightness of these colors will remain. It is said in fine arts schools that gouache is the oldest painting techniques and the less known. Even some way of gouache was used to paint hieroglyphs in ancient Egypt. As you see, it's very, very old. The technique is the same. And they are there. They remain years and years and years ago. Okay, let's go to the painting. Now I change the brush for a one with a round brush to paint this appearance of herbs and plants. Okay, beautiful. Paint is so relaxing, so rewarding. I think I was going to deep breath classes some months ago, full mental attention, etc. And I feel that when I paint, feel the same flow, the same relax. You see, for me, paint is a way of meditation, not only a way to express my creativity and emotions, but it is a way to connect with your inner self, your unconscious self, and be more relaxed in this beautiful, full of breath. We can relax and go out of all this chaos and feel centered, feel focused. I encourage everyone to paint or draw more today than ever, because we are human beings. We need express our feelings. We need to go out and relax. Don't try to make a masterpiece every time you paint. Try only to paint. Only paint. Enjoy the process. And if something goes wrong, let's start again. Don't matter. Okay? Now, more vegetation here. I'm suggesting leaves on the ground, as you see. It's very easy. Only chops some brush strokes. And now, our trunks are not on the air. It's easy, very easy. If you wish more videos on gouache or painting techniques, I'll read your comments or if you have some doubts, ask me. Sometimes I answer. No, I answer every time I can, but ask me. Sorry, today I don't feel I strange. I feel strange today. It is raining out, and I'm feeling. I don't know how I'm feeling. By now, I'm only painting. Okay, you see, the reality is you need more colors to make a interesting painting. I mean, more colors, easy way to paint. Easier the way, but only with red, yellow, blue, black, and white. You may do almost everything if you know how. Almost everything. But it is important the quality of your colors. It's better to have only these 5 colors, but in good quality, than to have 32 colors of very poor quality because they don't have pigments, and it is very hard to make mixes and colors. Okay, it is better to buy only these 5, but in good quality. With brushes, not so much, because gouache may paint with every kind of gouache, every kind of brushes. You don't need something fancy or expensive. But a flat and a round brush are enough. A round pointed brush. You see, it's round but with some point. As you see, because if you paint lightly, you may paint thin lines. If you feel your painting is not flowing on the paper, you need a little more water. But don't add too much water to gouache, because it became in the texture of as watercolors. And we don't want watercolors now. We are painting gouache. But as you see, watercolors as background are perfect. Even people make details when your painting is finished. Make details with soft pastels. As you see, it's very versatile. Now, to make these thin lines, the paint must be diluted with water, because if not, it will not flow on your paper. Paper is an absorbent surface because of, and then if you are painting it, and when you are painting with your brush, paper goes absorbing water of your painting. So if you wish a continuous long thin line, this painting must have enough water to go all the way. To simulate trunks, trees are far from us, colors must be bluish, okay, and lighter. Now, when this draw, we continue. Important. With this painting is very important. When you have one layer painted, stop, let it dry. If you have enough time with a hair dryer, may dry your painting. It's really easy. Don't burn it. And then, when it is very dry, continue. If it is not dry, the layer is not dry, will mix with whatever you paint over. Will mix, and you don't need it. You need independent painting. Because I'm now painting leaves. If trunks were to get wet, these leaves will be like muddy, will be mixed with the trunks. will not beautiful. So how easy is to paint lips? Smaller if they are far, and bigger if they are near to us. We are always playing with perspective, with aerial perspective. Okay. Soon in this channel, I'll begin a new series of drawing tutorials you asked me for, and will be very easy, but I have some project that to stream when I am painting. I never did this, and I wish to do it. What do you think? Any ideas? Okay. Other thing, as you see, and you may see if you wish, and you see, this video is not accelerated at all. It's real time, all time. In these days, when reels and shorts and all kind of very accelerated videos are the fashion, are what people wish, I have decided to make all my videos in real time, because painting is not something to enjoy with accelerated heart or accelerated mind. We need to enjoy life without hurry. Okay? There is so much hurry in our lives that we don't need it when we are painting or watching a painting video. I think so. I oppose to accelerate more videos of mine. All my videos from now will be in real, slow time. I'll cut, for example, time when something is drying, like paper. I cut because it is not needed to see it. But every single brushstroke, I shoot it with my camera in real time. And I think maybe not many people like it, but it's the way I wish to do. Sorry if you don't like it. Okay, these are simulating flowers. So, you see, painting is all the same trick. Simulate. You don't have to paint everything in detail. You need to suggest things. People must look at it and they see these reds and yellows, and almost immediately they see flowers, because our brain is magic. And when see these things, is ready to think these are flowers. You don't need paint every single detail. Don't do it. If you paint every single detail, it is not painterly. It is not artistic. It's only a way of hyper realistic, and it is beautiful. But for me, it's not so creative. But it's my opinion. You may have another opinion, and I respect it. You have all your rights. Okay, beautiful flowers. A forest must have flowers and be joyful. Now, some later details. Less than 20 minutes to paint a full forest. A forest from my imagination? What forest do you will paint now from your imagination? Okay. Some saves here, more interest, to not appear so flat. less detail, as far from us are things. Okay, take away your tape, and this is the painting. What do you think? Do you like it? Enjoy painting! Bye!